Hi everybody, and welcome back to Kevin's Upfront Opinion. Now, today I'm going to do a video that I'm probably going to regret doing because it's going to come back to bite me. Okay, so today is my firstborn child's birthday, 16th birthday today. Okay, so the first thing I do is wish my daughter Amy Whittier happy birthday. Okay, now I'm not going to see her, and a lot of people are going to be saying, why would you not be seeing your daughter on her birthday? And the reality is, I've never seen her, never been allowed to see her, always been stopped from seeing her. Done pretty much everything that I could humanly possibly do to see her, short of going to court. Okay, and a lot of people would say, so why haven't you seen her? What could you have humanly possibly have done? So people often ask me, what could I have done that know me to stop me from seeing my daughter? And it's something I don't like talking about. I don't even talk to my wife about it. Her family, my own family, don't talk to anybody about it. Because anybody that knows me, that truly knows me, knows I'm not a bad person, not got any criminal convictions, never really hurt anybody, never been in a fight, you know, the usual things. Not done any of it. Quite a boring person, to be honest. So there is a story of what I did, and it's not something to be proud of for one single second, and I'll tell people. And the only people that really know it is my wife, my own personal family, and my ex-girlfriend Sophie Whittier, that know what actually happened. And this is it. When we met, I just suffered 2 grand mal seizures, epileptic seizures, and it's probably the worst seizures I'd ever had in my life. So I'd moved to Southsea to live with my mum. I was in my early 30s. And she was caring for me to help me get my health back. And I didn't know anybody in the Portsmouth area, and I started using Facebook, and I got in contact with this woman, which is my ex-girlfriend, my daughter's mother. We ended up meeting, and everybody knows the story of the birds and the bees and how it all happens. Okay, and then one day I was round her house. I was due to go to my mum's the following day, and I got in the bath. Before I got in the bath, I put my phone on my girlfriend's bed, which I always did. I'd either put it on the bed or take it in the bathroom, because I'm known for falling asleep in the bath, which I still do to this bloody day. And I put it on the bed, I got in the bath, and my phone went off. And I said to my girlfriend, I said, go and check who it is. Okay, because it's a text message. And the text message, and I'm not going to mention who sent the text message, said, hi Kevin, how's you fancy coming round to my house for a threesome? And it's my sister's next door neighbour. And I said to my girlfriend Sophie, ignore it, they're high on drugs, they're just piss-assing about. Okay. And to be honest, they probably don't even remember sending me the text message. But as you can imagine, my girlfriend didn't appreciate it too much. But she got over it. And then the next day I went back to my mum's and I had loads of text messages off her, and I can't remember what most of them were about. And then there was this one specific text message, and this was the biggest mistake of my life, which led to me ruining my life, because she sent me, it's not what she said, she sent me a text message saying, Kevin, I will always love you no matter what. Now, there are those that know about this text message, my wife and some of her friends, and they say to me, she sent that to you because she wants to end it. That's what they say. And I never really thought about that for over 15 years. I never actually thought that she might actually mean that. And that's why she sent it. And I sent her this stupid, childish, pathetic text message back. And I said to her, what even if I cheated on you? And I know what a lot of you women are going to be saying, you absolute moron. And yeah, I was a moron, because it cost me everything. Because I sent that one stupid, childish text message, which I hadn't had an affair, and even Sophie to this day, and I have spoken to her in the last couple of months, okay, admits she knows I never had an affair, but she still won't let me see my daughter because I sent that text message. Now, if you take that into account for what I did, and I'll say to anybody, if you've got a girlfriend that's pregnant, and she was what, about 3-4 months pregnant at the time, do not send something as stupid as that, because that's what it is. It's stupid. And because of that, I've never been able to see my daughter. Now, I have 2 pictures of my daughter. I've been sent a total of 3. One of them I can't find. One of them was when she was in probably play school, maybe year of infant school. And the other 2 are recent pictures. Now, there are people who say to me, you've got, Kevin, everything you damn well deserve. And I've asked my wife, I've asked some of her friends, and some of them say women do it to men for a damn sight less than that. Now, are they right? Yeah, they are right. Is it something I deserve? Maybe, because it was a stupid thing to do and there was no need to do it or say what I said. But this is the other way I look at it. Now, I run a newspaper, and there are people, criminals in this country, and I know this because I get press releases on a daily basis from Surrey Police, Sussex Police, Wiltshire Police, Hampshire and Isle of Wight Constabulary, and the Metropolitan Police. On a daily basis, I get press releases. So I get to see what some of the biggest scumbags in this country do, and the prison sentences they get sentenced to. And there are people in this country, now if you consider Sophie sentenced me so far 16 years for what I did for a silly comment. Okay, if you consider the woman, she got sentenced to 2 years for a stupid Twitter post. I've been sentenced to 16 years. So, yeah, but she's in prison. Now there are paedophiles that go to jail for less time than I've been sentenced. Look, rapists, murderers, burglars, drug dealers, some of the biggest scumbags in this country that have done a damn sight worse than I have been sentenced for a damn sight longer, been sentenced for a shorter time. If you take, for instance, the people that tried to steal the jewel from Millennium Dome, I think the longest sentence of any of them was 14 years. One of the people that planned it, he only got I think it was about 3 to 4 years in jail. And I've so far been sentenced to 16 years. So what I'm going to ask people is, for a silly comment I made, do I deserve that? Because the other side of the coin is my ex-girlfriend, she may hate me. That's fine. I can live with that. What I can't live with is my daughter's got brothers and sisters that are desperate to see her. You know, she's got a Down syndrome sister that's 5 years old. She's got another sister that would be 8 years old that's desperate to see her. And without me being too manipulative, because it is a bit manipulative for what I'm going to say, is what am I supposed to say to her for why she can't see her? Because there's no reason, even if Amy doesn't want to see me, I'll happily let her see her brothers and sisters because she's got every right to see them. But I want to know what right does Sophie think she has to have done this? Because there's no need for this. She's known about Amy's brothers and sisters for a decade. Her family have known. Her family have met some of her brothers and sisters. Her sister's son or daughter, I can't personally remember what it is, I think it's a son, was in my daughter's class. So she's met my youngest daughter, but my own daughter is unable to meet her own sister. So I've rambled on for quite a long time now, so I want somebody to tell me, because obviously over the years this has pushed me over the edge. I've gone down the route of drink, gone down the route of drugs, slept around quite a bit, gone down the route of mental health, been treated, especially recently because I had a nervous breakdown recently, got treated for depression, suffered with depression most of my life for it. So I want somebody to tell me why I've deserved what's happened, or tell me, do I deserve it? So let us know in the comments. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all again a bit later.